I can show you a lot of people through history that had enormous amounts of money and power took it away from them. So power is, what everybody is after, and Swift is the power of the world. Like that is what all the money, that when you talk about all the money, when XRP people talk about all the money, they're talking about replacing Swift. I'm just glad that the narrative has finally become clear as it pertains to Swift will never give up that control. And that was my whole problem with the thesis of a Swift getting replaced by XRP, is that it required control, and it would require Ripple to have that control versus the traditional system. And that's I think that's a far-fetched fairyland in my opinion. But power and control is ultimately why we invest how many trillions of dollars into our weapon systems, and why we parade those systems by, flying them in parades over foreign leaders. I mean, like that's where we have gotten to from. Well, it's might. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So you're saying on record that Ripple will not replace the entire global financial system, and that those people will not choose to be displaced by Ripple. That's what you're saying? I'm
saying that they will never be the single solution for that. No, they may be some alternative set of rails that is used occasionally, but that's happening right now with Tron for cross-border payments. Just FYI.
I've got a tweet ready. Tillman Holloway says,
Texas OL 61 said.
Listen,
I'm ready to fire that off.
Listen, in true media fashion, that would be a false flip. There's plenty of utility behind XRP, and there's plenty of utility behind Ripple. There's just
also people just can't take jokes. Like, I'm literally making a joke. I would have made that same joke about one of my best friends or a family member or something or something similar to it. Like, we were exchanging insults that we were allowed to make in the 80s at each other right before the Telegram with those, just to see if I could get him to randomly giggle at bad times during the show, but it ended up with me laughing. Hey,
so,
go ahead, please.
Something that needs to be said, though, and it's not just, Ripple, it's not just XRP, but it's other communities as well. There is a world where those communities can build out their own, system and rails of financialization, because their community's big enough already, right? They have the ability to do that. And when Ripple gets a banking license, I think they will do that. I think